Good morning. These are your BYU-Idaho Radio morning headlines for Tuesday, June 10th, 2025. Thanks for listening. I'm Jill Clary. Tomorrow, BYU-Idaho's Theater and Dance Department will bring the inspiring tale of Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella to life. Student reporter Elise Kraut has the story.
The magical world of Cinderella is coming to the stage, complete with enchanting dress transformations, gallant knights, and the beloved characters you know and love. The show features music by Richard Rodgers and lyrics by Oscar Hammerstein. The original production aired on March 31, 1957. Jenny Pardo, the director of the production and faculty member at BYU-Idaho, says musicals were a big part of her childhood. She and her sister Emma Pardo especially loved watching Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella, making this production a deeply nostalgic experience for her.
It was remembering growing up, how magical and special that was for her, that made me think of the show.
This family-friendly performance is sure to inspire audiences as BYU-Idaho students bring the magic to life through stunning sets, elaborate costumes, and heartfelt performances. Pardo says beyond the music and magic, the message of Cinderella resonates deeply with the BYU-Idaho campus and the community.
It's a story about love and overcoming obstacles and kindness, and also a story about a girl who looks to higher powers for inspiration and for help when she's done all that she can.
All the hard work from students this semester is leading up to this week's performances, with shows running through June. Pardo hopes that beyond the fairy tale magic, audiences walk away with a deeper sense of their own worth and purpose.
So I hope people reflect on their divine nature and their potential to be something wonderful.
Don't miss the chance to experience the timeless magic of Cinderella, which promises an evening of romance and the magic of happily ever after. The performances are June 10th through the 14th, 17th, and 18th and 20th at 7:30 p.m., with matinee performances on June 14th and 20th and 21st at 2 p.m. You can get your tickets at tickets.byu.edu. For BYU-Idaho Radio, I'm Elise Kraut.
A 22-year-old who stabbed a man in an argument was sentenced to 4 years of probation. According to EastIdahoNews.com, Dallas Jackson of Idaho Falls was arrested in January after stabbing a man. The 22-year-old accepted a plea agreement in February. Jensen stabbed a relative's boyfriend during an argument in January. The victim said he didn't realize he had been stabbed until after the fight was over. The stab wound, which was 1 to 1.5 inches long, required 4 staples. Jensen was on probation a few years ago for a prior incident involving alcohol. Jason Guataves, Jensen's attorney, says that since his arrest, the 22-year-old has gotten outpatient treatment, obtained his GED, and was working until an injury occurred in April. Grand Teton National Park is celebrating its groundbreaking of the Taggart Lake Trail renovation. According to a news release from the Grand Teton National Park Foundation, the groundbreaking was held Thursday at Taggart Lake area, celebrating the launch of the remaining Taggart Lake initiative. The Reimagining Initiative is a multi-year project to create a more welcoming, accessible, and sustainable trail experience for the park's most popular destination. The event brought in park leaders, partners, donors, and community members to celebrate the milestone. Speakers highlighted the project's focus on accessibility and inclusive design. Grand Teton National Park Superintendent Chip Jenkins spoke, as did Foundation President Leslie Matson and Dovetailed Trail Consulting co-founder Joe Stone. The main focus of the renovation project is creating a more convenient way generational families and people with disabilities to enjoy Taggart Lake Trailhead. Modifications like adjusting trail surfaces, improved parking, and an enhanced visitor plaza aim to create an inclusive experience for all visitors. To learn more about reimagining Taggart Lake, visit Grand Teton National Park Foundation.org/Taggart Lake. These have been your BYU-Idaho Radio morning headlines for June 10th, 2025. Thanks for tuning in. More podcasts, interviews, and great content are available on our podcast feed. Search for BYU-Idaho Radio on your favorite podcast apps. We're on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, and more. You can also ask your smart speakers to play KBYI 94.3 FM. Have a great day. This is BYU-Idaho Radio, and I'm Jill Clary.